So today I just wanted to share with you an experience I had at Hobby Lobby yesterday, and I think you might find it interesting. It just gave me a sinking feeling in my stomach because hey there, I'm Beth and this is Summer and we are Chic Crochet. We're filming outside today, so excuse me if you hear a little road noise. It's such a beautiful day, I just couldn't resist. I made a little trip to Hobby Lobby yesterday to get some yarn, and I do that once almost every other week. And if you know, you know, Hobby Lobby's yarn is always 30% off every other week. So if you're a new crocheter and you're just starting to buy yarn, only go on the weeks that it's 30% off, because that will happen in a cycle every other week. So that's what I was doing. And when I walked in, the floral department at my Hobby Lobby is right up front, and I was a little shocked at what I saw. They had a huge display of crocheted flowers. They were actually really beautiful. There were roses and tulips and lilies and chrysanthemums and just all kinds of gorgeous flowers. And although I really enjoyed looking at them and seeing how beautiful they were, it just gave me a sinking feeling in my stomach, because I know there's a lot of amazing crocheters out there who make these handmade flowers, and it just made me really sad to see that these were being mass produced, and the prices on them that I saw were mostly between $7 and $8 per stem, and it would be very difficult for a crocheter to make them for that price, just because it's time consuming and you have your materials and you're getting such a beautiful finished product. So it was just sad and discouraging, and I was a little disappointed in Hobby Lobby, because normally I am a big Hobby Lobby fan. This display was new to me. I had not seen this happen before, so I thought you might find it interesting. And I'm going to refer to my notes for a moment, so excuse me as I read this. I did some market research, and it just made me really curious. Why would they do this? Why would they offer a finished crocheted product in a craft store? According to a Technavio report, which was referenced in Yahoo Finance, I saw the same report referenced across a lot of other articles. Technavio says that from 2024 to 2028, they project the crochet and knitting market to grow by $10.69 billion. That's 10.96 billion in USD. And with the North American share being between 25 and 38% of that growth. That is an incredible amount of growth. If you spread out $10.69 billion over 4 years, that is a growth of $7,316,906 per day. So over $7 million a day in growth every day. That 7 million plus per day is just growth. That's not even including what exists in the current market, what is being spent every single day in this knitting and crochet market industry. So what does that mean? Are we creators the only ones that are paying attention to this growth and these projections? Nope. Big box stores are hedging their bets on these forecasts. But what I find so disturbing about this is, instead of supplying the crafters with the supplies we are really eager to buy to participate in this beautiful renaissance that crochet and knitting is experiencing, instead they are offering the product already finished. I can see this happening in other retail areas and spaces and boutiques and that kind of thing. But why are you offering it in a craft store where those supplies to make those things are also sold? That just doesn't sit well with me. That I don't understand that. I really do like Hobby Lobby. I like Michael's, but I do prefer Hobby Lobby, and I really appreciate those stores and the principles that they say are behind their company. So it just did not sit well with me, and I will continue to frequent Hobby Lobby and support them. But in this, I think it shows bad form. I wish they would not do this. This is just a quick video to share my thoughts and to show you my experience yesterday. So please drop in the comments what you think about it, where you think this is headed, how you think this is going to affect our industry and our market. Because although we're crafters and making things at home, we are a huge part of this market, an enormous part of this market. We are the driving force. So let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts. I don't want to end on a discouraging note. So share with me what you're making. I would love to hear. Tell me where you're from, what you're seeing in your local craft stores. I know this is a short one, but Summer and I plan to visit with you again soon. So remember, my friend, to let your light shine and always stay chic. Bye-bye.
Chic, chic.